So Poshmark finally sent out their 1099Ks, and I just got mine yesterday and noticed a discrepancy between some numbers, so I thought I would go over it today. Alright, so the first thing I did was go to My Closet Insights and to see if the number matched what is on the 1099. And it didn't. So it took me a few hours and I figured out why and how to go about checking it and making sure you're not paying too much in taxes. So I did some digging and I found this little article on Poshmark that states that canceled sales are included in the number in the 1A gross amount on your 1099. So this means that any sale that has been canceled for any reason is likely included in the gross number. So if somebody canceled a sale, if you had to cancel things to bundle them for someone, if there was a case opened, all these theoretically should be included in that gross number. And there is a discrepancy with that I'll go over later. The Poshmark article I found is titled, "Why Are My Canceled Sales Included in My Form 1099K?" It says the IRS defines gross sales as the total amount buyers have paid before expenses are subtracted. Expenses may include cancellations, refunds, and any fees such as Poshmark's commission. Shipping fees or sales tax paid by the buyer are not included in the gross sales amount. Therefore, it's important to note that your gross sales amount may not reflect your total earnings or redemptions. For example, if a listing is sold for $20, not including sales tax or shipping fee, then $20 will be reported as your total gross sales for that sale, regardless if the order is completed or canceled. So the number on your form isn't actually what you made, and you need to go back and figure out your canceled sales so you're not paying on money that you didn't earn. What you're going to do is go into Poshmark and download the sales reports, do the last full year, and then do this year to date. The thing about those reports is that the total numbers at the bottom aren't accurate because they actually count some sales from the year before and don't count some from this year. Because if a thing sold in 2023 in December and then didn't get accepted and delivered until January, those are counted in January as 2024 sales, but they actually weren't. So it took me a while to figure this out, but on your tax form, they don't include those. It's the date of sale, but the sales report includes that. So you're going to have to take out those numbers and then add the ones from this year's sales report into there. So unfortunately, canceled sales are not included in this report, and there's no easy way to find them. But the thing you're going to have to do is go into My Sales on Poshmark and click Order Status and select Canceled. Then you're going to scroll down to the first canceled sale of the year, this one, and then write down by month the sale price of all these items. So I did like January, $8, February 50 plus 75, etc. So you're going to want to have those numbers to check against your form. So the thing about sales like this that is resolved, this item was not delivered to the buyer, they stated, so Poshmark refunded me and the buyer. So this is included in sales and not cancellations. But the interesting thing is, I had another sale, this item, that was broken when I got it, and I also was refunded, and they were refunded, and this one is not included in my sales. So this would be included in canceled transactions. So you're going to have to kind of remember things that were a case and figure out if they included it or not, because you don't want to pay taxes on that if you didn't get the money. Ironically, the very last canceled sale of the year was early in December, and this actually wasn't included anywhere. It wasn't included in canceled sales or gross sales. It's just not on the form at all. I figured that out by going to my sales report. So what you're going to want to do is go to your sales report from last year and click this B column and sort by ascending because it puts everything in order. You want to verify things by month and make sure that the numbers match your records. So you're going to go over to this column, which is column P, and it's it usually says order total right here, and you're going to select, and you're going to drag and drop on row 2 through row, I don't know what number I said, row 62. Okay, so row 62, you're going to drag and drop, let go, and then right down here in the bottom left corner, it says the total of those numbers in those cells. This is a spreadsheet tip. So the total gross sales for January without cancellations included is 1707. So you're going to want to do that for every single month and write those numbers down. And then you will add your canceled sales per month to that number and figure out if the numbers match your form or not. Remember that canceled or lost sales may differ slightly depending on the case. So it's not perfect, but it's a way to verify that the number on your form matches your records and you're not paying extra for taxes. So I highly recommend going over month to month and making sure that the number matches what they say. I'm not a tax professional, so don't take my advice without doing your own research. But on the Schedule C, there is a box that says returns and allowances, and I believe that you would put the gross number of all your canceled sales in that box because you don't want to pay taxes again on money that you didn't actually earn. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, please ask in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer. I know this is kind of all over the place, but I really wanted everybody to have a best shot at not paying extra taxes and understanding what the form means. So thank you for watching.